Hello again, welcome back. So, in this episode, we're going to be bodging and dodging our way to Minmus in the simplest way I personally know how. So, I'm not going to go into too much detail because we covered a lot of the nitty gritty stuff in the Mun video. If you need any more help with the nitty gritty stuff, go watch that video. Otherwise, launch day. Okay, so as I've said before, I like to keep things as simple as possible. I will try and make things so easy for you to understand without using such technical terms, just to keep things very simple for you. I've always said before, though, that if you need to learn, go learn. It is a very interesting world out there. Learn whatever you want. So, we're just going to speed up the launches you've seen because this is the part that's boring, let's face it, so everybody should know how to be getting to orbit at this point. If you're already looking at how to do a transfer to another celestial body at this point and you can't get to orbit yet, then yes, you are getting a little too far ahead of yourself. Get this baser detail down first. Okay, so as you can see with my particular burns to orbit as well, is I tend not to completely turn off my engines. I like to push my way out as I'm going up and changing things. I very rarely look at the map, I won't lie. I like to see what I'm doing, you know, that whole flyby maneuver node's just, it's too reminiscent of a computer taking over for me and I don't like it. Wherever possible, I just prefer to actually pilot. So we've almost made our way to orbit now with just a bit further to go. So, with getting to Minmus, it is only a slight bit more of a push than you're required to get to the Mun. So, if you've built a rocket that can go to the Mun, chances are it may be able to go to Minmus as well. So if you go to my other video and you happen to build a rocket that gets you the flyby of the Mun, and when you separate your capsule at the same point I did, if you have a couple of hundred meters per second left on that, chances are you would be able to go to Minmus. So don't scrap that rocket just yet, don't go into too much more design. Okay, so as you can see, I've got Minmus targeted, Minmus in front of me, and I'm looking for these descending and ascending nodes. Now this is because I'm going to perform my burn roughly around there, because as you can see, that is when Minmus will roughly intersect where my orbit is on the same inclination. We won't be on the same inclination, but we will be passing each other very closely. So we perform our burn roughly around wherever the ascending or descending node is. It doesn't matter. What is key is where Minmus is, and as you can see on the nav ball, Minmus is roughly in front of us. It doesn't need to be perfectly in front of you. It can be a few degrees off. As you can see, mine's quite north and about 10 degrees lower there, but it really doesn't matter as long as you're within the ballpark. So I would say roughly 20-25 degrees either way is absolutely fine. It doesn't matter. You should get there. You'll either have to burn a little higher or whatever, make a correction around the way. But it doesn't matter, we are going to intersect it anyway. As you can see, I'm running out of delta V, but it doesn't matter because every slight movement now is a huge increase. So, as you can see, we only added about 3 or 4 meters a second there, maybe 5, and it pushed us out the last couple of million meters. It's not million kilometers, we're not going that far yet. Just to get ourselves up there. So there we go, that will perform now a flyby of Minmus. And as usual, I just happen to like looking for Minmus or any other planet I'm looking for in the main game window. Here it comes. Here it comes. Go on past me. Notice it. There it is. Ah, there it is. Well done past me. The advantages of hindsight. Okay, so that is now us on a flyby of Minmus. And we're going to do nothing different to the Mun video. Which is why this video is so short, really, because I didn't see the point in going into too much explanation. If you need more explanation, go watch the Mun video. I need the help, guys. Just starting out on YouTube, it would be nice if people could watch my videos, give them a like, and hopefully subscribe to the channel. So, with the shameless subscriber drive there, and we're going to carry on with what happens now. So, usually jump about halfway down the total height of the orbit, roughly there-ish. It doesn't really matter. It's not a precise science in my head. It is in the real space world, but this is a game. We're here to have fun, right? This is just the way I learned how to do it. It just popped into my head one day that maybe this is what I need to do. I gave it a try, and hey presto, it worked. So all I'm going to do now is point radial out from about halfway down my altitude, and we're just going to push periapsis out until it's positive. Somewhere between the 10 and 20 kilometre range is absolutely fine, but you don't want to be going so deep into the atmosphere that you hit it so hard that you just go bang, and you don't want to be going so shallow into the atmosphere that you just miss and go around again and again and again and again. Trust me, I've done it before where I've only hit like the top 10 kilometres of the atmosphere from about this height, and you do have to go around a few times. I'm not even going to guesstimate it, but you do have to go around quite a lot. So getting that atmospheric injection, if you will, right is kind of critical. Okay, so we're now back into the atmosphere. That is mission accomplished. We have flown by Minmus. So, as you can see, there's the Kerbal Space Center coming up. I do not do this on purpose. It's just something that happens every now and again. For the purpose of these past couple of videos, though, that it just seems to have been luck of the draw. I will not fake something like this, however. If I do happen to land directly inside the Kerbal Space Center, believe me, I will just leave it as it is. I don't edit videos, and I don't really go on these missions to try and achieve anything as minor as landing in the Kerbal Space Center with a pod after performing all that. So, yeah, this is just luck of the draw. Hey, send a boat. Go on, astronaut, coming right over your heads right now. Send a boat. They never will. Okay, so I like to watch a weekly news report on the space race. Everything to do with space events that have happened last week, things that are going to happen next week, and also anniversaries that happened on particular dates within those weeks over history. The YouTuber that I follow to get this particular news update every single week is Matt Lowne, and you must go and give his channel a like and subscribe. Well, his videos likes and his channel is subscribed specifically, because this is where I get my information from at least every week regarding news. I don't watch the local or national news. There's too much depression in it, let's face it. So I like to keep my eyes to the skies, and Matt Lowne's weekly news update gives you everything you need to know. Give his channel some love, go hit the subscribe button, and before you do happen to hit that link below, please don't forget to hit mine also. I'm Shalectra, keep the pointy side up, catch you next time.